And he'll be facing Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. 6'7" tall and 248 pounds.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through, even being lent on by the head.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from...
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He blocks the right uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Klitschko is dazed. And apparently no rest. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Oh, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Time they throw a shot, they get countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just...
Whoa, jump! And the bronze bomber goes down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good counter punching. They block the left there. total domination with 10 seconds to go. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Let's talk about Wilder. Let's get it started in round 3. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Good counter punching. A perfect counter shot. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Somehow weathered, and wisely they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Klitschko is on the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your butt.
Hold that thought! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot.
I don't know who. And there's the bell to start round 4. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Jab does not score. He blocks the uppercut. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold that thought. Deontay, and down goes Deontay. It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Actually, they are predicted pushing back on them. Now, dead and some of the most active shots on the stage. He's older.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Wilder. Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last? Hold that thought! Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. And down goes Wilder! When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get a chance to beat him some more.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Tried to score. Did you see that? Klitschko is dazed. Down goes Klitschko. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what's pulling right there. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. One round. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Easy it up.
These two were made for each other. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Can you miss a good thing? We can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
17 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got your experience. You have 70 combined by now.
Not many people would have predicted.
Look at the 4 victories between the two. 4 wins, 31 knockouts. So now that's standing. It's like 65 wins or 63 wins, something like that. We have 39 knockouts. That's so good.
Man, I think it's a great matchup. You know, Canelo comes from a smaller weight, just like myself. I think, you know, he's been winning off of pure skill and power, like, you know, myself. And I just think we match up well together.
You know, the crazy part about it is, Canelo been in the super middleweight division since 2018. That was the year, well, I think the year before that, you relinquished your titles when you became Undisputed at 140 in 2017. The following year, 2018, you beat Jeff Horn for the WBO title. That same year, Canelo was in the super middleweight division. He's been there for 7 years. But what make you feel like that you the one that's going to be there, go up there, beat this guy at a weight
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson, 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be taking on Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
You're looking at Jack, the Galveston Giant Johnson, fighting out of Galveston, Texas, one of the most intimidating fighters of his era. Vitaly.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first ever African-American heavyweight champion, please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That uppercut's blocked. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Here we go. It's round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. He blocks that jab. you think the pace will slow down? It picks up. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, my word. What a stunner. Jack Johnson goes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Absolutely.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
That is showing the fitness. That is showing the stamina. That is showing the hard work done in the gym.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Both men step back for just a moment. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, Right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
He blocks the right uppercut. The Galveston jump. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Calm yourself down.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. This is a high-octane battle. And he scores with the counter. Did well to block that right hook. Good defense stopping that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look
I need to win this round on my job.
Let him back into the
We'll
fight.
finish the job next round. Need a really good round for my standard.
He's not in your league.
Let's start the 6th. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice counter. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Talk about Johnson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Back together. Just take the
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A perfect counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He misses with that straight left. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but there's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter lands. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed.
And down goes Jack Johnson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can only take so
I seen that he quit.
This guy wants no more.
Hopefully, he give me my own.
Well, the corner has thrown in the...